But what if I told you these everyday objects hold secret stories waiting to be discovered? Just like the vast universe, these objects have journeys full of wonder. Let's embark on an adventure, a cosmic exploration of the mundane. We'll uncover the extraordinary hidden within the ordinary. Get ready to see your everyday world with new eyes. Our journey starts now. Open your mind and join me as we explore the universe in your pocket. Let's start with something you probably have in your pocket right now, a penny. A tiny, almost worthless disc of metal, but don't be fooled. This penny is a time traveler, a silent witness to history. Imagine the hands that have touched this penny. A farmer paying for his grain a century ago, a child buying candy in a bustling city. Each touch leaves a story, a connection to the past. Think about the year stamped on that penny. What was happening in the world? Wars, inventions, revolutions. This humble coin has seen it all. It's a tangible link to the past, a reminder that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves. Now let's talk about paper, that thin white sheet you might be holding right now. It seems so ordinary, so commonplace, but paper is a revolutionary invention, a foundation of human civilization. Imagine a world without paper, no books, no maps, no written word. Paper has allowed us to share knowledge, tell stories, and build societies. It's a canvas for our thoughts, dreams, and ideas. From the ancient scrolls of Egypt to the digital pages of today, paper has shaped our world. It connects us across time and space, allowing us to communicate and learn from one another. Next time you hold a piece of paper, remember the power it holds. Look down at your keyboard. Those rows of keys, each one a gateway to a world of information, but keys have a history that extends far beyond the digital age. Think about the typewriter, a machine that transformed writing. Each keystroke a mechanical symphony, translating thoughts into words on paper. The click-clack of keys, a familiar soundtrack for generations of writers. Today we have touchscreens and voice recognition, but the legacy of the key lives on. Every time you tap a letter on your phone, you're participating in a story that began centuries ago, a story of human ingenuity and the enduring power of communication. Section 5. More than meets the eye. In our everyday lives, we often overlook the extraordinary details hidden in plain sight. From the smallest grain of sand to the vast expanse of the universe, there is always more than meets the eye. We've only just begun to scratch the surface. Archaeologists spend years meticulously uncovering artifacts that tell the stories of ancient civilizations. Each dig site is a treasure trove of history, waiting to be discovered and understood. Every object has a story to tell, a hidden history waiting to be uncovered. Antique items in museums, old books and manuscripts are not just relics of the past. They are windows into the lives and cultures of those who came before us. The chair you're sitting on, the clothes you're wearing, each piece of fabric, each stitch has a story. The craftsmanship, the materials, the design, all reflect the time and place in which they were created. The food you eat, each one is a product of human invention, creativity, and collaboration. From farm to table, countless hands have contributed to the meal you enjoy. Farmers, chefs, and food scientists all play a role in bringing flavors to your plate. Think about the journey of a simple coffee bean. It starts as a seed planted in the rich soil of a distant farm, nurtured by the hands of dedicated farmers who understand the delicate balance of nature. From a farm in South America to your morning cup, the coffee bean travels thousands of miles. It is harvested, processed, shipped, roasted, and finally brewed by a skilled barista, each step adding to its unique flavor profile. It's a testament to global trade, cultural exchange, and the dedication of countless individuals. The journey of the coffee bean is a microcosm of the interconnected world we live in, where every product has a story of its own. Even the most mundane objects have extraordinary origins. By looking closer, by asking questions, we can uncover the fascinating processes and histories behind them. The smartphone in your hand, the pen on your desk, the shoes on your feet, all have stories worth telling. We can unlock these hidden stories and gain a deeper appreciation for the world around us. By understanding the origins and journeys of the objects we use daily, we connect more deeply with the human experience and the intricate web of life that binds us all together. Section 6. Everyday Wonders. The universe isn't just out there in space, it's right here in the palm of your hand. In the objects we often take for granted, there's a universe of wonder waiting to be explored. Remember that feeling of awe when you look up at the night sky filled with stars? You can experience that same wonder by looking at the everyday with fresh eyes. The next time you hold a coin, write on a piece of paper or type on a keyboard, take a moment to appreciate their journey. Think about the people, the places, and the processes that brought these objects into your life. Section 7, the power of observation. We live in a world saturated with information. Every day we're bombarded with countless pieces of data, from the notifications on our phones to the advertisements on billboards, and even the conversations we overhear in passing. This constant influx can make it difficult to focus on any one thing, leading us to feel overwhelmed and disconnected from our surroundings. It's easy to become overwhelmed, to tune out the everyday. We often find ourselves lost in thought, preoccupied with our own concerns and missing the world around us. This can lead to a sense of isolation, as if we are merely going through the motions without truly experiencing life. But there is a way to break free from this cycle. By cultivating a sense of curiosity, by paying attention to the details, we can rediscover the magic in the mundane. This means taking the time to really look at the world around us, to notice the small things that often go unnoticed. It could be the way the light filters through the leaves of a tree, the intricate patterns on a butterfly's wings, or the subtle expressions on a stranger's face. These details can transform our perception of the world, making it richer and more vibrant. It's like stargazing. At first glance, the night sky might seem like a random scattering of stars. But when you take the time to observe, to really look, you begin to see the beauty and order in the chaos. The stars form patterns, constellations that have been recognized and named by cultures throughout history. Each constellation tells a story, a piece of our shared human heritage. But with a little guidance, you begin to see patterns, constellations, and stories written across the cosmos. This is not just about astronomy. It's a metaphor for life. When we take the time to observe and reflect, we can find meaning and connection in the most unexpected places. The night sky becomes a canvas filled with stories and symbols that speak to our deepest selves. The same is true for everyday objects. The things we often take for granted can reveal hidden depths when we look at them with fresh eyes. A simple coffee cup, for example, can tell a story of craftsmanship, of the journey from bean to brew, and of the moments of connection shared over a cup of coffee. A clock is not just a device to tell time, but a symbol of the passage of time and the preciousness of each moment. Once you start paying attention, you'll be amazed by the stories they reveal. Every object, every scene has a story to tell if we are willing to listen. This practice of mindful observation can enrich our lives, making us more present and engaged with the world around us. It can also foster a sense of gratitude as we come to appreciate the beauty and complexity of even the simplest things. It's like having a secret decoder ring to the universe, unlocking hidden layers of meaning and connection. This decoder ring is not a physical object, but a mindset, a way of seeing the world that reveals the extraordinary in the ordinary. By honing our powers of observation, we can uncover the hidden stories that surround us, deepening our understanding and appreciation of life. So take a moment to look around, to really see and let the world surprise you with its wonders. Section 8. Hidden histories, untold stories. The objects around us are more than just things. They are the silent witnesses to our lives, holding within them the essence of our experiences, our joys, and our sorrows. Each item, no matter how mundane it may seem, carries a piece of history, a fragment of a story that is waiting to be told. They are artifacts of human history, each one imbued with the energy of the people who made them, used them, and touched them. Imagine the hands that crafted an antique pocket watch, the meticulous care and precision that went into its creation. Or think about a handwritten letter, the emotions poured into every word, the ink that has faded over time but still holds the power to connect us to the past. They are silent storytellers waiting for us to listen. Each photograph, each book, each trinket has a voice, a narrative that speaks of times gone by. When we take the time to explore these objects, we uncover the layers of history embedded within them. We hear the whispers of the past, the echoes of lives lived and moments cherished. Think about the objects in your own home, the items that you see every day, the ones that you might take for granted. Each one has a story, a unique history that is intertwined with your own. Perhaps it's a family heirloom passed down through generations, or a simple household item that has been a silent witness to countless family gatherings and celebrations. Each one has a story, a cherished keepsake that holds sentimental value, a memento from a special occasion, or a gift from a loved one. These objects are more than just material possessions. They are vessels of memory and emotion. They remind us of the people we love, the places we've been, and the experiences that have shaped us. Maybe it's your grandmother's necklace, a piece of jewelry that has been in your family for generations. It carries with it the stories of the women who wore it before you, their lives, their struggles, and their triumphs. It is a tangible connection to your heritage, a link to your past, a chipped teacup from your childhood, a simple object that holds a world of memories. Perhaps it was used during family tea times, a witness to countless conversations and shared moments. The chips and cracks are not flaws, but marks of a life well lived, a testament to the